All right. So we just we're still at the Port of Costa Maya here in Mexico, and we decided to come back to the ship early. It's approximately 2 p.m. and the Windjammer buffet is open for lunch. I had eaten a Mexican taco out there for $2, but it was just one little taco, so I thought I'd try to see if they had tacos here at the Windjammer, but they didn't. They have their usual hot dogs, hamburgers, and other foods. But I decided to go ahead and put together a dish for myself here so I could have a good lunch. And then my next meal will be dinner in probably about 6.5 hours. But anyhow, I got some white rice. I think that chicken sauce right there is called chicken kadai. It's like gluten-free. And I got some chicken fillet here. I think it's pan-fried. I'm not sure. I think it's pan-fried chicken fillet. And some chicken. It looks like barbecue chicken maybe. And this stuff with the mashed potatoes and the meat in it is shepherd pie made with lamb meat. So I'm going to do a little taste test here. I also got some lemonade. Some lemonade here for myself. A little taste test and let you guys know what the food tastes like. Let's try the chicken kadai. We'll try it by itself with its nice little sauce. Not too bad. It tastes like it might be an Indian dish maybe. Kind of, I can't describe it as, it's if you've had Indian curry and stuff, that's what it kind of tastes like. It's not spicy or anything, but it has a distinct taste. I think it's better when you eat it with rice. So let's try a piece of the chicken fillet here. The fish. I'm normally not much of a fish person, but since it was out there, I thought I would go ahead and try it out and see what it tastes like. You can definitely tell it's fish. Flavor isn't too strong, but it does have a fish taste. Hey, I guess if you like fish, it's not too bad. Me, I'm not a big fan of fish. Lemonade is pretty good. Let's try our shepherd's pie. So this is supposedly lamb shepherd pie. Got pieces of lamb meat, some curry or some seasoning in there, and mashed potatoes. Okay. The shepherd's pie is delicious. This is something I would have again. Maybe get the shepherd pie and some rice. This shepherd pie is delicious. So good. I'll try a little bit of the chicken here. Looks like chicken skin. Taste some of that. I don't know if it's jerk or just barbecue chicken. I'm going to try some of that with the rice. Very crunchy. I think they got the skin. A little bit sweet, barbecue-y. I would say not too bad. Tastes to me like barbecue chicken. Let's try a piece of the meat, the chicken meat, with some rice. I don't know if the curry is affecting the flavor here. I'm gonna try the barbecue chicken or jerk chicken. I'm not sure what it is, with the white rice and a little bit of curry mixed in. It's not bad. Pretty good, actually. I think my favorite out of this whole set of stuff that I picked was definitely the shepherd's pie. If you haven't had this lamb shepherd pie on board Windjammer, make sure you try it. It is delicious. so very good. Honestly, looking at the quality of the food here on board the ship itself, and this food is pretty much free. It's included in the cost of your cruise, so you don't have to pay anything additional. I think I can understand why it looked like a lot of the restaurants in Costa Maya along Mahahual Beach was kind of empty. You know, there weren't many tourists there, and there weren't many people eating food even from the street vendors, because the prices were kind of high. You know, it's like the street vendors were wanting $10 per taco, which is like, if you wanted like 3 tacos, it'd be $30, and that's from a street vendor. So I can only imagine the restaurants themselves must be charging a lot more. I didn't see too many people there. I didn't see too many people there. It looked like people were avoiding it. The water there at Mahahual Beach had that stench, you know, rotted vegetation like we get in Florida at the along the Banana River and the Indian River. You know, when the seaweed and stuff kind of float and kill all the fish, it kind of smells bad. I thought it smelled like at Mahahual Beach today. And, you know, we walked around and tried to get some street vendor food, but they wanted too much, you know. I mean, I guess some people don't think $10 for a taco is a lot, but to me, $10 seems a little high, considering that we had talked to one of the locals, one of the Mexican residents, and they said that, you know, a good taco there should be less than $1. And, you know, if they were on the high end, it'd be like $1.50, and even that's kind of high. And we weren't able to find anyone to offer us tacos for like $1 or $1.50, but we found a vendor outside the port, just right outside the port, by the fake Aztec ruins. You know, the tower right there that has the drive around. When you go right by it, to the right hand side is a little street vendor shack, and he sells his tacos there. They're kind of small, but he sells pork tacos there for $2, which would still be on the high end considering how small they were, but much better than $10, that's for sure. But I can understand why the people on the cruise don't seem to be eating at the vendors out there, because the food on the ship is in a lot of ways better and free. And, you know, free is great. And if you're already paying for the food, I guess most people are just choosing to come back here. You can see the Windjammer is packed. It is packed. So I think a lot of people are choosing to just go do their excursion or whatever in the morning, and then come back to port by like 1 or 2 o'clock and eat at the Windjammer for free, versus paying $50 to $100 to $200 for food in Costa Maya.